Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, November 14, 2018. You're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. I am Dustin Staples and appreciate you listening on this early 10 o'clock morning. And if you have been stepping out about on campus, it is still kind of cold again. We've been basically stuck in this cold pattern since last week, basically. And we're not going to be getting any much warmer today. We'll be getting up to about 43 degrees, more clouds than anything else. Oh, by the way, there is a winter storm warning in effect for parts of the New River Valley, extending as far north as Hot Springs, the Roanoke Valley, parts of Patrick and Franklin County, even going to as far west as near Bristol, Tennessee, where they could possibly pick up a couple of accumulating snow and ice for that area for store with the overnight low of 31 for us. And the big question continues to remain, what will we see with this winter mess that we're expecting tonight and early tomorrow morning? Well, first of all, it's been a very confusing forecast for not only for us, pretty much every meteorologist there is out there, because they have been looking and digging and looking at models and everything they're doing to get down to the nitty-gritty, to get you precise measurements of particularly of what will be occurring during the night hours. So we'll take you through the day. Mostly cloudy skies pretty much all day long. We may get a sprinkler here or there, but most likely that may not occur for sure. Things start to get interesting after about 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. So if you're going to be out on the roads this evening, kind of come to an stopping point no later than 10 o'clock tonight, because our temperatures will eventually start dropping. After that, as we get this rain starting out, and it will quickly transfer over to a icy freezing rain event. Temperatures will be staying near teetering with freezing, and maybe drop a couple of degrees near that or so. And that's something we got to keep a close eye on, because once we get the temperatures below freezing, that's when the things become a concern, because they are, temperatures near 32. Now, with the ground temperatures, they're not as cold. With road temperatures, I should say, because now if this ice overcomes a lot more heavier and starts falling quickly, then it could rapidly cool those road surface temperatures down for the rest of the night and most of tomorrow morning. So our ice accumulating forecast is between a quarter to a half inch expected. A lot of things with this is still very tricky, because it is November, and and we could tie the record going back to 1986, or 32 years ago, on the exact same day tomorrow. We had a minor ice event that lasted just for several hours, but that was not the same as this one we're going to see, because that one was more quickly, and it didn't create as much of a disaster, I guess, but I wasn't alive at the time, so excuse me. So I really can't tell you what exactly happened, but from what I've been seeing and looking at it, it's going to be different, because our temperatures are going to be much cooler and much colder when this comes. So, like we said, if we get a lot more of the warming quickly taken apart, and we got a little bit more of this cold air that grips and takes apart, yes, the road temperature surfaces could overtake the colder air could overtake the road temperature surfaces and drop the temperature quickly, because it's overtaking much colder air. So, and then a lot of that always comes into factor, like, well, why did you say this is going to happen? How come this didn't happen? Well, like you said, this is a very tricky forecast. So a lot of folks, you've probably been hearing that on the news over the past couple of days. This has been very difficult to predict what exactly will happen, because if we get more rain, we'll see less ice. If we get more of the cold air and we get the icing transitioning mix, we'll see more concern for a slippery Thursday morning commute, especially on the grassy surfaces and sidewalks for sure. And then as temperatures will start to rise slowly, progressively, we may be stuck near freezing all day. If that is the case, we're going to be seeing just a complete wet disaster, because if this is not going to be something going to be seeing more, like we said, if this was February or January, February, we may be in some major concerning threat, because it would produce a lot. It would be more snow than it would ice, actually. But there would still be some sleet and mixing in with all that. So anyway, once all that comes to an end tomorrow, we may end as a few light snow showers early tomorrow morning. Then the wind will be picking up between 20, 30 miles an hour. We could have some gusts as high as 40 for sure. And that's something we got to monitor for that. So if you get that, ice clings on power lines, absolutely power outages are a concern. So that's something we're monitoring very closely, and I've been looking at that for quite a few days now. So we'll see what happens. We got to see what this could outcome, or, this could completely go all rain and we get little to any impact, which a lot of folks are probably hoping for. But since we're going to be teeter-tottering with that freezing mark, we got to keep a close tab on that. Then after that, sunshine returns for the weekend, Thanksgiving break. Looking, depending on where you're going, if you're going up to Northern Virginia, maybe experiencing a little bit more cooler temperatures, possibly some snow Saturday, but most likely that will not impact the rest of your break. More sunny than anything else, but colder for sure, much below average for this time of the month. We're supposed to be in the upper six. We're supposed to be in the mid to low 60s. We're not even, we're 20, 30 degrees below that, and our lows are supposed to be in the 40s. So we're well below all over the place, with temperatures being well below average. Earlier this summer we were just well above average, or this fall I should say, we were well above our average fall temperatures, and that was not something that we want to see. We want to see the fall-like weather. We kind of skipped that, went directly from summer to fall. So there you go. All right, that's your synopsis of what's expected for tonight and tomorrow. Like we said, we'll just keep a close tab on that and follow RU Weather 1 on Instagram and Twitter. Get the latest weather information for that too. And while you're at it, head over to Facebook. Go over to radiofreeradford.com, and then while you're at it, go like us on Facebook. Excuse me. Like us on Facebook at Radio Free Radford. Follow us there on Twitter at Radio Free Raddy. That's Raddy for Radio Free Raddy. And Radio Free Radford on Instagram. And you can catch all the good stuff for sure. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This morning, I'm trying to get my voice situated here. I'll have a good, hopefully an ending well for show this morning already. But anyway, so there you go. If you do... obviously, once we do head back for Thanksgiving break, temperatures are going to we might warm up just a smidge, a little bit more. We may get near average, but that, that's like rolling dice with that. So we'll see how that works out. And we may start out December on a cold note. And after that, things get kind of interesting beyond the first couple of weeks in December for sure. Alrighty, if you're planning to do anything today, head out tonight at 7:30. That is at the Covington Performance Center. The Radford University Symphonic Band will be doing its annual student conductor concert. Free admission at the Covington Performance Hall, and you can go check them out. Also, let's see if this is still going on. Yes, it's still going on. You can head over to the Student Paintmaker Show. That is at, I believe, Porterfield, if I'm correct. Yes, Porterfield is where that event is at, and you can go check that out for sure. And also, we're going to be seeing there's been several events that's happened over the last several days, weeks, I should say. And when we come back before Thanksgiving break, the paint show will pick right back up again at 7:30, and then this time from the Covington, it will be at the Albig Theater right in Peters Hall for that, sure. And then after that, opening reception for the BFA. That's at the Art Museum on Tyler. And then again, the BFA show will continue to pick back up at Tyler Hall. The Art Museum on Tyler Avenue. I believe that's what that is. And then for December, we've got the Charlotte's Web will be performed in by the, that is at Pridemore Playhouse. That's outside of Porterfield. That's something kind of interesting, maybe, for sure, if you have a taste of watching that. And then the Nutcracker is also being performed. Several performances for that. And and then there'll be a jazz ensemble sometime in December. Basically, right around Christmas holiday. If you're trying to plan out the month of December, you can head over to... excuse me, sorry about that. Been one of those mornings, folks. I'm kind of very tired last night. I've been trying to get things caught up with school and tracking this winter weather. So it's the job of a weatherman. That's what this life is about. But I enjoy every minute of it, and I don't complain a bit about it either. So I take what I get. and I love what I do. So there you go. Alrighty, so tomorrow, maybe we'll see if I'll be on. We'll see what the decisions, if what school will be doing, up, down, maybe so. We'll see. Just kind of stay tuned to your emails. Obviously, it's what the main key we're taking away from this. So we'll see what is possible of what could be in the making, as we are going to be seeing our early ice event for the early winter season. It's also Winter Storm Avery. The Weather Channel names its winter storms every year. So this is part of Winter Storm Avery. You have to get under a certain population to be qualified for a winter storm to be named. And I think we've reached the qualifications for getting that certified. And so there you go. Today in our almanac history, Yale University announced that it did admit women beginning in the fall of 1968. That's good news for them. Moving on to your inspirational quote for the day. This is by, what is today? Tammy, where you had to go? Tammy Duckworth quoted that I shouldn't ever be here. So if I am here, I better do something good. Again, I shouldn't even be here, so if I'm here, I better do something good. So yeah, do something good if you're here, and you're obviously meant to be here for a reason. And anyway, moving on to some other things of that nature as we're continuing our National Food Week at Dalton. If you had a chance to get out, yesterday was National Friendsgiving Day. Had a nice Thanksgiving for sure day. So today is National Pickle Day, along with Spice Guacamole Day. And it's National Support Professionals Day. So it's Wednesday of America Education Week. So we want to thank all of our professors and professionals in the in the working field for sure that do an outstanding job. And also today it's we didn't cover those. So there you go. That's the way the ball rolls out this morning. So anyway, we'll keep you updated on this potential winter storm that we're going to be seeing early this season. Like we said, if this was like January, February timeframe, we could be talking about a little bit of a different scenario. More snow than anything would be out of that system. But anyway, we have got that coming up for you today on the show. Here's who you can have a lining of listing coming up today. We'll have let's see here. Brandon Moore will be from 12 to 12:30 today. He'll also have that coming up today. And we'll have Summer Speech from 4:30 to 5. I know that that is just two people I just said, but we've got a lot of people here on Radio Free Radford. If you're interested in joining, find Tristan Blake Ryans. Email him at Radio Free RFR at Radford.edu. You can catch him and help. Maybe if he can get you on here for sure. I think we're right about now 30 members of the radio broadcasting program for sure. Also, Taylor Price and Kaylee Sturgis. I hope I didn't apologize if I butchered your name, from 12:30 to 1. That's all there today. And then Terrence Schofield will also be here from 11 to 12. So he'll be coming on in just a few minutes. So as his schedules, we have been changing our schedule around here to get things situated. And then hopefully Friday we should be here. I know it is Thanksgiving break for a lot of folks. Tune in at 2 p.m. on the Ryans Report on RadioFreeRadford.com. Tune in to Tristan Blake Ryans. Check all his great stuff out as he discusses a lot of NFL analysis along with his co-host Nicholas Pittinger. We're hoping to have them back here, but it's been a very busy year for Tristan as he's been getting internships and stuff going on, and we wish him the best as he is a senior, and we will most definitely miss him once he is gone. So anyway, enjoy him. We appreciate everything you do, Tristan, if you're listening early this morning or if you're listening later today. So anyway, make it a great awesome day, folks. I know it's cold. Find you a snuggle buddy, maybe get you some coffee or something to warm you up. You're going to need it for sure. And then again, that ice potential, it continues to be a growing threat. Things could change tomorrow. Absolutely. We'll keep you updated here on RadioFreeRadford.com and on RU Other One on Instagram and Twitter.